Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yesterday was the first of the 3 streams that Bungie's gonna do for this April update. Cue the intro. All right. So first off, the first big thing about yesterday's stream is that the new light level cap is gonna be at 335. I was kind of hoping for 340, but honestly, it doesn't really fucking matter. Um, Now there were some updates to the Reef and their vendors. Well, mainly just Petra and Varix. Petra, even though she's sexy as hell, she doesn't really have much to offer the Xbox side of things because what she has that is new and changed is she's gonna have a quest for PlayStation only. Yeah, feel a little betrayed, but I think I'll get over it. I think I'll get over it. In other words, Varix, my main man,
My nigga.
has a quest line and stuff for everybody. And he also has like his whole entire inventory's changed up a bit. There's no more weapon cores and all that other stuff in there. All these shaders that you would get from before, if you grinded out the Prison of Elders and the ship and all that stuff, that all that shit's gone. So if you kind of want to have that around, I suggest grinding for it now because it might not come back. Bungie hasn't said anything about it. They'll probably cover it next week because that's the gear stream. So yeah, keep that in mind. He still has the class items, which have new in-menu pictures, so I'm guessing they're getting a light level buff and you're going to be able to infuse with them again. I'm actually pretty happy because those were like by far some of the most kick-ass class items, especially on like the warlock side of things. To be honest, I can't remember what the hunter or the titan class items. Oh no, the titans were really good too. I don't remember what the warlock's hood looked like though. He still has the special ammo and heavy ammo consumables, whatever. But he has 3 bounties now. He has bounties that go towards your House of Judgment, and those bounties are completed by playing in the new version of the Prison of Elders. And he also has this thing called an Elder's Sigil. It's basically a challenge mode Prison of Elders entry card, sort of like um, how that fucking sandal wearing brother Vance downstairs in the Reef gives you a trials pass. Now the way the storyline goes for this one is that, well, at the end of the Taken King, if you finish the raid, we fucking killed Oryx. He's fucking dead. He's floating in space, or by now he should have landed on Saturn, even though Saturn technically isn't
No damage. Chest.
Sidetrack. Yeah, so we killed him. He's dead.
Yes! Yes! Motherfucker! Fuck you, bitches! World motherfucking first! World first! Ah!
And some other guy comes along. He's like, "Hey, I'm more badass than Oryx was. I should lead." And his name is Moloch. And yeah, the new goal was to kill him. Pretty much. It's pretty much it. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I mean, Malik looks pretty cool. I'm gonna pop him up on the screen right about now, probably. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. And yeah. So that's pretty much the story. And I think, yeah, it's only I think it's only one story mission though. That's kind of disappointing to me. I kind of like, I don't know. I like I like. I know Destiny doesn't have too much of a story, but I like its lore. So I enjoyed story missions. Plus, I feel like there's like the missions are, for the most part, especially like the newer ones, and like in the consecutive DLCs, they're pretty interesting. Like the engagements are like like they're good, they're cool, like they're well done. Especially the first time through, like the first few times through. But yeah, I guess we're only getting one story mission. We're getting a strike as well. On top of all that, we're also getting Winter's Run back again, updated. So that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure you fucking remember the strike from year one. Maybe you don't, but the strike from year one with the Archon priest. He was he. Now this is when we first heard about the Prison of Elders actually. So this is pretty interesting. There was a strike in year one called the Archon priest strike or whatever, or no, it was called Winter's Run. The House of Winter, I believe, broke out a fucking Archon priest, big ass captain, fallen guy, and broke him out of the prison of elders, and then released him. We went over there as soon as he got fucking emptied out of his fucking chamber and just killed him, pretty much immediately. Like he didn't get fresh air for more than like 5 minutes, and then we killed him. But they're redoing the strike with Taken, so they're gonna like Takenify it or whatever or something. I think that's a word. And they're gonna throw Taken enemies throughout the engagements, and you can or cannot, like it depends on the 50-50 chance. You may fight the boss in terms of him being a new Taken form of him. If I remember right, Deej said something about it him possibly having very unique abilities compared to other Taken or not Vandals, Taken Fallen and captains that we fought before. So I'm pretty interested in that, and I can't wait to fight him and fuck him up all over again. In addition to that, good news that they're bringing back some more old stuff. King's Fall, which isn't that old, but you would assume that it would become irrelevant because this is what Bungie does, New PvE content, so it means all your old shit is fucking useless to you, and you paid for it, and it's kind of really no reason to play it anymore. Well, this time they're kind of listening. They're bringing along King's Fall, like the raid, and they're bringing along the Court of Oryx. The Court of Oryx is going to be able to drop you 335 artifacts, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's like a guaranteed drop. I'm not, it's been so long since I've been in the Court of Oryx, I really do not remember how it works, So I'm not going to be able to like go really in depth right now. But it kind of sounds like it may be like guaranteed at like like the highest level, guaranteed 335 artifacts, which kind of shows that they're kind of realizing that artifact like the whole addition of artifacts was probably a bad idea, and they might cut it out and like they might just scrap it this fall or whatever, or maybe with Destiny 2. But we'll just have to see. And with the King's Fall, normal mode drops are going to be at 320, so pretty much normal mode's going to drop light level gear of the hard mode, meaning that like, let's say, because I also haven't run the raid in fucking forever. Let's say that in hard mode currently in King's Fall, your gear can range from 310 to 320. Actually, I think that's how it is. Like the hard mode drops, because you get normal and you get hard mode drops. So okay, anyway, it ranges from 310 to 320. That's now moving down to normal mode. And hard mode's getting gear that's going to range from, I believe, 321, I'm guessing, to 330. Not 335, but 330. And I mean, and the way that they have the light level system set up now, being 5 levels or hell, even 10 levels behind is not a big deal. Because I'm not at, I don't think none of my characters are above a 325. Or, my bad, I'm bugging, a 315. So yeah, and I play, and I mean like I play trials and stuff because like I don't play as much Destiny anymore, but I played in game level stuff where light level mattered, and I felt no difference. Like I was, like you don't have to be max light level anymore, which I think is a great thing. All right, so let's start trying to wrap this bitch up. All right, so I'm gonna explain Prison of Elders. This is the big what they what the fuck do white people say? Like the meat and potatoes of the discussion? Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyway, the deal is this. They're bringing back Prison of Elders. Well, they're going to keep the old one. Like, it's still going to be in the directory. So if you still want to play that old shit for no reason, then have fun and go do that. Okay. But what they're adding is a level 41 version of the Prison of Elders. It is match made, so when you go into it, if you do not have fucking friends because you're a fucking loser, but you decide to buy a very social fucking game, and you don't know how to use LFG sites, then the game will supply you with people to play with. Hopefully they're fucking good and not assholes. But you know what? I digress. I feel like matchmaking in these in-game PvE activities is very important, and I feel like it needs to be in everything. Anyway, that's another discussion. So yeah, the easier difficulty is that at the end of it, there's a chest, just like the old Prison of Elders, and no, you do not need keys anymore. So you don't have to worry about that shit no more. That fucking see the key thing wasn't an issue in the first like 2 or so weeks. Then that shit just like was like wait hold up, yeah, this shit is fucking, this is a dumbass system. Anyway, and the light level drops are gonna be 320, and I'm guessing I'm gonna go out on a limb and say like 320 to 325 or 325 all the way down to like 310 or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. They didn't really explain that. But yeah, it's gonna be like 320 light level drops. So actually, I'm pretty sure the maximum is probably 320. My bad. Challenge mode is the second tier and the final tier for the new Prison of Elders, and it is not match made. So if you don't have friends, you're fucked. And and its drops are gonna be at maximum 335. Now this version is called challenge mode for a reason. It well first off, I don't think it has a chest at the end. I don't understand why, but whatever. I don't think it has a chest at the end. I'm just adding that in there to let you know. But now earlier I mentioned Elder Sigil. You know, like maybe about 25 tangents ago when I first started the video, and I was talking about what Varix has and his inventory, the Elder's Sigil. Basically, you know how I called it the entry card for challenge mode. Well, yeah, you got to pick up one of those shits for my main man Varix, right? And when you do that, you can go into the challenge mode and compete, you know, and finish the rounds. The thing is this: you and the fire team you are with, all working together to earn points and simultaneously defeat the bosses. But the real thing is to try to get points, and here's why. On the entry card, there's a high score. There's a cumulative score. The high score is, I'm guessing it's gonna always be the same number every week. It's 30,000, right? And what you and your fire team have to do is you guys have to get 30,000 score as a team before you finish the Prison of Elder challenge mode and go back to orbit. Now, the way it works is, you know, like you get score for fucking killing the enemies and killing the boss, right? But the thing is, if you just rush through it and get it done as quick as possible, there's a very high chance you will not reach the high score, right? And hold up, I have to burp. I'm gonna pause this shit. Whoops, I actually didn't pause it. Anyway. Fuck, I forgot where I was at. Oh yeah, so if you just rush through it, there's a good chance you won't reach the high score. That's why you want to sort of like take your time through the engagements. Hold up a fire truck. I swear to God, if they made all that noise just to save a cat out of a fucking tree, I swear to God. Anyway, but the thing is, you don't want to take too much time in each room with the engagements, because if you take too long, Rex like fucking gets tight and he's like, "You are taking too long, Guardian. Get the fuck out." And then he starts taking points away from you and your fire team. So you want to get like a nice balance of, you know, killing the ads, doing damage to the boss, killing the ads, doing damage to the boss, killing ads and doing damage to the boss. Meanwhile, looking at your fucking clock and saying, okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here quick before Varix loses his shit, you know? And there's no timer on screen to let you know how long. So that's something that you and your team are gonna have to learn. I'm pretty sure big YouTubers like Dado and everybody are gonna be all on that shit, like white on rice, trying to figure out the time and how to best maximize your high score and shit, like, you know. So yeah. And if by the end of it you get 30,000 high score or 30,000 score, and you complete that high score requirement on your scorecard, right? You get to redeem it, and you get a potential 335 drop. I think for the high score though, it is only weapons, so you can get, you know, any of the weapons. I'm pretty sure there's a scout rifle, pulse rifle, you know, all that good shit. And the other one is cumulative score. Now this one pretty much the same idea, except that you have an entire sorry. It's just that you have an entire week to do it. So from reset to reset, you have a chance to do it. This is something that I do not believe it's something that's. The thing about it is, I don't think it's scored up with your whole fire team. I think this is your personal score, perhaps, over the course of the week. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, because at the end of the stream, one of the players had about like, I think like 13,000. So actually, no, because I highly doubt that they expect you to do this shit like 7 times a week. You know, for some people that would be like 7 times they have to run this shit. So yeah, it it probably is like your entire fire team. So let's say your fire team's able to get over 30,000, no, 13,000 score every time you run it. You'll be able to do this shit within 2 to 3 goes. You know, and then with the cumulative score, when you redeem that one, you get an armor piece. And yeah, I don't think I forgot anything. I mean, they revamped the rooms and everything. The rooms look pretty cool. They have new engagement types, you know, like just taken in there now, and you know they changed up the way that some of the bosses act. They added like, you know, like some moves for some of the old bosses in their original forms, like the pilot servitor. I don't think Skolas is gonna make an appearance. I kind of was hoping for a Taken Skolas, even though I know in terms of lore it makes no fucking sense. But honestly, I feel like the Prison of Elders in general just kind of makes little to no sense. I don't understand why the why the Awoken captures these dangerous guys and then hosts a tournament for you to come and kill them all. Like it's so extra. But anyway, oh, one fucking big thing that I forgot that helps you get more points. Um, on the card itself, it has a modifier for the week. During the stream, it was like precision kills, so precision kills were giving them a lot more points than regular kills. And another thing is there are also modifiers on the event itself. There are three. There's one that I think is synced up. I think it's literally the same thing. Like it's just another way of letting you know the kill bonus of the week, because it was precision kills. So yeah, so you have that, and you have two involving like, I think one that like involving extra damage and one involving like status effects type thing, you know. And during the stream, it was grounded, small arms, and the precision bonus that I mentioned before. Um, and I'm pretty sure the bonus is the only thing that helps you get more points, and the other two are just, you know, effects that'll make the engagements either harder or easier. You know, it's on a week to week basis. But the big thing about it is the potential replayability of it. Deej said that there are going to be like these three modifiers that are on the challenge mode is on a week to week basis, and he said that we will not get any of the same, like we won't get the same thing for 16 weeks. So that means that there's potential. I mean, there is 4 months worth of new weekly modifiers for the event. You know, all right. How long is this video? Oh my damn, 18 minutes. All right, it's getting long-winded as fuck. The final thing is actually, you know what? I covered in another video. I gotta end this one here because I don't think I have any gameplay that's long enough for this. So I'll see you motherfuckers later. I think I'm probably gonna play some Prison of Elders or something to like throw it in the background of this. And then mix that up with some screenshots. Yeah. This shit's easily gonna get 1,000 likes. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.